Congress party is completely cornered. It doesn't know what to do. You see, the easy thing for a party that is almost semi-permanently in the opposition is that it can keep making accusations on the other side, even when the Supreme Court says that there's no basis to the accusations, whether it be Rafale, whether it be Pegasus, whether it be Adani. In all of these three cases, the matter's been settled by the Supreme Court of the country, but the Congress party is unwilling to let go. It believes its essential nature of politics is to keep making accusations louder and ghastlier and hope that the accusations will stick. The idea is simply, the political philosophy of this present Vadra Congress is, as opposed to the Congress I or the Nehru Congress, the Vadra Congress's essential strategy is to keep making accusations in the hope that the other side will be on the defensive or that some of the accusations will stick. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here come the accusations against the Congress party itself. There are serious accusations because the alleged link between Sonia Gandhi and George Soros through this company, this NGO, whatever you call it, this international group of which she was co-president, which was pro-Pakistan, against India's national security. All of this infringes on India's national security. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Nehru Gandhi Vadra family, Congress Sonia-Soros, it is a matter of India's strategic interests, and the question is, did the Nehru Gandhi Vadra family willingly, knowingly or otherwise compromise India's strategic interests? It's such an important question, we need to spend some time thinking about it. A political party and a family that has held power in the country for 6 decades is accused of having compromised India's national security at multiple platforms, being associated with groups that say there must be independence for Kashmir. And now that you ask them what's been going on, they say the charges are ridiculous. No, your response is ridiculous. Therefore, are there any connections between the Congress party and the deep state interests? And I'm not only talking about the American deep state interests. All of us who know, who read books, who would analyze, connect the dots, see how things work, be aware of the Mitrokin archives, be aware of the US deep state, would know that this is a very serious question. Is the Congress party connected to the deep states or otherwise of any other country, for example, China? You see, Sonia Gandhi made Rahul Gandhi sign an agreement in the presence of Xi Jinping. On what basis did you do that, Sonia Gandhi? You are not Prime Minister of India. You can now say, I did it as a Congress party leader. No, you can't do that. It's a ruling party. You're associating with a ruling party which is permanently attached to the ruling establishment in China. So you have, as a party, entered into an agreement with a government of a country whose strategic interests are opposed to our country, which has carried out war in 1962 against our country. How did you do that deal? Therefore, emerging from Soros is the question, are there any compromises? And did a Nehru family member also meet George Soros in 2009? What are those deep connections? Deep connections. So deep that George Soros went all the way, came all the way to India, got on a Kingfisher plane to meet a Nehru family member for a meeting organized by a Nehru family member. What are these connections? When it is said by Shashi Tharoor himself that George Soros is not an investor, he's a person with a worldview, he wants to influence India, then why these deep connections, and why should Republic not ask what the whole country is asking right now? And how is it that the Congress line, the Rahul Gandhi line of politics, the Vadra family line of politics and the Soros line are uncannily similar? Is it just a coincidence? Can it be just a coincidence? Did Rahul Gandhi meet Donald Lu, famous in the US State Department for being the man responsible for pushing American state interests to try and do regime change operations? Did he meet Donald Lu in Washington? Did Rahul Gandhi meet Ilhan Omar in Washington? She's very much a part of the deep state machinery. Did he meet Samantha Powers in a South Asian country? Are there any Congress MPs with Soros connections in our country who have a presence in very, very important parliament committees, strategic committees? And did Soros fund an NGO which did or has done legal advocacy work in New Delhi? So is Soros trying to penetrate politics, law, Supreme Court ecosystem, legal ecosystem, to try and become a parallel center of authority in India? Ladies and gentlemen, one thing we must accept: these are serious charges. very serious. And you can't get away by saying ridiculous. Don't show us that arrogance. Answer the question. You've been asked that question. Congress party, answer the question you've been asked.